Oh, y'all see the Reiki energy. Oh my God. I love this fucking phone, man. It's funny. I'ma send this live to people that I fuck with because, especially Comment 2275, because they gonna love this shit and it's some really good information. Can help you. So, I want to talk about time travel. People make you think that time travel is something that's not real, that it only happens in movies, but they don't want to tell you that your subconscious mind actually time travels. I'm going to tell you the first level of time travel is. Say you watching this live right now, and I say, for the first 3 people that get on this live, say y'all watching right now, I say, the first 3 people that get on this live, I got 3 free airline tickets to go to Vegas. And I'm going to give them to y'all, but y'all got to go to Vegas next Saturday. Y'all's mind is going to disassociate from today, from right now, and think, oh my God, I am the 3rd person on here. What am I doing next Saturday? You're going to disassociate. You're going to start thinking about next Saturday. You thinking about calling off of work and shit. Your mind start time traveling to a future date, if that makes sense. Your mind goes to that future date, okay? When you get there, you start thinking about the shit you got to do that Saturday, what you can rearrange, because you're trying to go to Vegas. So your mind begins to time travel to that space, okay? Say a song come on the radio. Your mom used to play when you was a kid. You feel me? You be a child. Your mom plays a certain song on the radio, and you hear this song all the time. It's your mom's favorite song. You become an adult. Listen to an older radio station. That song comes on. Your mind begins to time travel. I remember mom used to play this song. They be frying potatoes, smoking bud, drinking beer. They be playing this music at night, playing cards to this music.
Oh my fucking God.
Your mind disassociates and it travels back to that time, okay? So, your mind is the time travel machine. Whether people believe it or not. Great Rising. It's a time travel machine. So if you really know how to incorporate that in a metaphysical way and you know that time does not exist, that's how shamans on a spiritual level travel and retrieve people's fragments. Okay, that's how people see ghosts. Your eyes, if anybody wears glasses or, Google this shit, your eyes don't see. They just bend light. So if your eyes, the bands on your eyes ain't positioned the right way, everything you see is upside down. Your mind sees it that fast to flip it the right way, you feel me? And light is just projecting. So if you just project the light, certain people who have more psychic energy or project more light from their eyes have enough energy to make a person that we call ghosts or whatever y'all want to call them alive. That's why everybody can't see spirits, because it's your psychic energy. This all goes into doing time travel, because when you are seeing spirits, you're time traveling. You're seeing different levels of consciousness being projected. You make these things physical. A lot of y'all abilities is about to activate, or if they haven't already activated from the Lion's Gate, we about to go into the darker times of the month, of the year, and of the months too. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed Friday the 13th, that moon, some real freaky energy going on, some time travel, but with energy. So now you got to get on the level is, time doesn't exist. You can use your mind to subconsciously travel. Why can't you subconsciously travel to different lives? And I have a lot of people, I'm telling y'all this, and I sent this video to a couple people because I have a lot of people who always ask me, I want to know what lifetime I'm from. Okay, so here we go. If nothing's new under the sun, except for the downloads that come through the sun when you are sun gazing, the only new information you get is when you sun gaze. But if everything other than that, if nothing's new under the sun, then that means you could use your mind to time travel to a point where you were in another life, because the subconscious mind is not really actually your brain. It's the energy field and the psyche within and without of the brain. That makes common sense. So that means you could time travel to when you lived other lives. And this is how you got some people can look at you and be like, oh, I know that you from Lumeria, or I know that you from Serious B, nigga, I remember you used to have this thing. You be like, hell yeah, I be thinking I'm from there and shit. And you get the vibing because you can use your psychic energy field to go back, or what they call pull Akasha. Everybody that's getting readings is getting their Akasha pull, just at different levels. You reading a person's spiritual energy body is what you're doing. You're reading their subconscious mind. The soul even interferes with psyche on a certain level because the soul can have an ego, and the ego is developed in a mind and a body. So a soul, therefore, is the true body if it can have an immortal ego. This shit all goes into time traveling. So you start thinking of the places consciously in your mind that you feel that you connected to. Can't nobody tell you where you really from for real. You gotta realize where you connected to. Now somebody may be familiar to you from there. Just like when you see people in day-to-day life. This is another lower level of time travel. Day-to-day life, I go places, I see people like, damn, this person look familiar. I may never met this person in physical waking life, what we call waking life, but the dream realm is really the true realm. That's when you in your subconscious. It's back to the subconscious shit. So your subconscious mind is working all the time. Whoever told you that motherfucker is asleep is a lie. It works all the time, especially at night. The conscious mind clicks off temporarily at night. And when it flicks on, and it catches the subconscious, that's what we call dreams. We wake up and be like, oh, I had this freaked out ass dream. That's what we call dreams, which is still is time travel. Because a lot of people know, and if you into the occult, you study metaphysics, what they call the dream realm is the real realm. It's the real realm. And if you know how to go to sleep, sometimes I fall asleep midday because I have so much shit on my mind about what I want to do, and I will go to dream time. As y'all notice, y'all didn't hear me call it sleep. I'll go to dream time and I'll take a peek and see what's going on in dream time. Because if I know what's going on in dream time, I'm going to catch glimpses of it. Because before I go to sleep, I make my mind aware of what I want to see. Like I go to sleep angry, like I'm mad about my son's attorney. These is actual things I'm mad. I'm mad about my son's attorney. I'm mad about this. I don't like this. And I'm going with the intention in my mind to correct. I'm time traveling. I'm going in my mind at this time. I'm disassociating and I'm going to connect to an energy or to a thing I don't like. I don't like that I only sold 50 classes. I want to sell 150 classes. What do I need to teach these people about? I woke up these niggas like, show these niggas how to time travel. I said, dude, what? They said teach these niggas a lower level of time travel, and these niggas is going to get creative. They're going to start traveling in the depths of their mind. And that's what you get people in the deep occult, or the white people that you read about, these certain, like Joseph Campbell's and these different people, they talk about the Abyssinian lines, and that's in the wilderness and also in the depths of your mind. Nothing that exists outside of yourself, it has to exist within, or it has to be seeking you for it to exist. Okay? So travel in the depths of your mind, subconscious mind travel is the number one way to travel. You will hear motherfucking Egyptians talking about that they came from the future back to the past and was doing the shit. That's how they got technologies that they keep from us. They have, but they keep them from us. They're locked inside of us. You can time travel right back to that shit. You can time travel anywhere you want. It's your mind. And imagination is more important than knowledge. Your imagination about something, your fascination. Like, for example, this is for all my girls I tag that is considered herself witches or practitioners. I give respect to all religions, all red A's. I respect it because it's another person's belief. How can somebody respect what I am, you know, if I don't have that level of energy in my aura to respect what they are? But if you get down with the practicing and shit, male or female, when you was a kid, you always knew that you was magical. I don't give a fuck any person that I know that I meet and they want me to teach them shit. I ask them, when did you first know that you was magical? When did you know that you was different from other people? Because this whole shit, what we call magic, let me tell you, is manipulation of the subconscious mind. manipulation of the elements thereof, having a certain level of veneration with elements. And I told people, if you look at the lungs in the human body, it looks like trees outside. We have an agreement with them. These elements have to be honored. They exist in your body. All elements exist in your body. So we have an agreement with them. And when you have an agreement with them and you pay homage to them and you give them a level of respect, they will operate and work for you. Okay? They will bend and manipulate things for you because you remember them. You know what I mean? It's like every time I see you, if I remembered you and I had a gift for you every time, you couldn't wait to see me if you was a kid. And every time I see you, I had a gift or I gave you something to remember. People only remember how you make them feel. You could time travel based off of how a motherfucker make you feel. You ever been in love with somebody, you could just time travel back to like, damn, this motherfucker, I could be with him. And damn, I feel like this. You just start feeling warm. Genuine emotions can make you time travel. So when you practicing this shit, I always ask them, like, when did you first know you was magical? Because I got to take them motherfuckers right back there. It's a little, what I call shamanic journey, and some people call it vision quest. And I take them right back there on the conscious level of subjective hypnosis, right back to the time when they was magical. Because you got to be in a state of belief in oneself, not in belief of outside of yourself, but in belief of oneself to even operate, manipulating your subconscious mind. You got to believe in your own abilities of what it is that you want to do, to activate it, to genuinely use your genuine emotions to travel to certain places. You know, I peeped this when my brother used to tell me about that he would time travel in his mind when we was kids, and I would be like, y'all think I'm freaky, smart, weird. My brother is on some other shit too. I'm about to put this nigga on here one time with me because he had y'all like, oh wow, both of them motherfuckers. Me and my brother together with his men on metaphysical shit is a gangster party. This nigga told me when we was kids, I think I probably was like 13, that he could time travel. A level of disassociation is what it was with him at that time. We didn't know what it was, but it was a level of disassociation. He could disassociate and go to different spots. See, a lot of people, when they get shamanic journeying, or people that's watching this video, if you feel that you have experienced soul loss, I'll tell you how to retrieve your fragments without paying hundreds and thousands of dollars. You could go actually back to that memory if you knew where you was fragmented at. And I'm going to tell you how to do it if you didn't know. If you know where you was fragmented, say you was raped. Say for all the people that was raped and they watched this, and you was raped, and you knew that when you was 14 years old, this person did this to you, hypothetically, or however old you are, and you can remember a memory that's happy before that happened, because when the moment you start thinking about the negative memory, your body shuts down. And when you shut your body down, you create fear in the body. You shut down the melanin. Your thoughts go down. Everything goes down. So you don't want to go there. You want to go to a place before it happened that was happy. Okay? And when you get in that fucking happy thought and you reside in there and you can go through it like, oh, y'all remember it was my 13th birthday. It was the last birthday party I ever had. I was with my family, yada, yada, yada. This is what we was doing. This was the summer before this event happened. Bang. Then you can walk into that event with those happy emotions on a quest, remembering it in a way of being hypothetical. And what I mean by that is you don't say it as if it happened. And this is what motherfuckers call the butterfly effect. This is how you change. You do change your reality because you change your inner emotions and your perceptions about something that happened. So you could go back to an event and say, oh yeah, this happened to me then, and this was the summer before this happened. So for example, I used to feel bad about having kids when I was younger. I had kids, my first son, I was 17, and for a long time, I believe I lost pieces of myself. I had an experience when I had him. And I lost pieces of myself. So when I was going back with the shamanic journey, I would go back to the summer that I met his dad. Okay, like I met his dad. It was very loving, this emotion. And then when I gave birth to him, he was born dead and they had to bring him back. And then I fucking was dead for a minute. I lost pieces of myself. I experienced these things happen to me, I remember my subconscious was still activated. I know that we don't die when we go here. Some of us exist in other planes of reality, like something happened to me. I was fragmented. So I walk in that without being traumatized. I walk in and bring these good emotions, and that I'm still here, it's still present, and it's safe. And that energy could come back. Imagine what that do. A lot of people don't know your brain, that the subconscious mind generates from your brain, is just a processing center. Okay? So say something traumatic happened to you, every time you think of this, your brain is a muscle. It works off of memory, like pumping iron. Like, it works off memory. So your brain sends that energy to the emotional body, and it becomes traumatized at the same level of trauma that you experienced when you did it, because your brain is just a processor. It just remembers what you tell it to do. The mind only accepts. The subconscious mind does not know right from wrong. It is a non-questioning, generating, operating, and controlling system. You slip into that bitch 70% of the day. 70% of the day, you go into autopilot mode. You got to know how to be aware of your conscious thoughts and how to embed them and how to go in your mind where you want to go, even if it's just, a little time travel, whatever, use it in your benefit. And those that dabble, they'll know exactly how to use this video as a gym. People that have a business mind, that know how to get up in the morning and plan and plot their day. You know what I mean? Like, I got in the shower when I got up. Damn, I didn't been to dream time the whole half a day. Let me go get my shower, hit my prayer while I'm in the shower, get out, make this video, share this information like they told me to. I may formulate a class just off of this synopsis of information that I've given y'all in 16 minutes. They told me to share that with y'all, to share time travel, and maybe even teach a class on it. And maybe for people that's ready to go to the depths of their mind, like 6-point star, energy, Merkaba, activation of the Merkaba, like that is the actual body. And I believe if that was incorporated, this is for the metaphysical junkies, I believe if that was, my opinion, if that was incorporated with knowing how to travel the depths of your mind, I could only imagine. I mean, I've been dabbling with it for some time, but I can only imagine if a group of motherfuckers could actually accomplish that together. I bet the whole reality would shift, just how strong certain people's minds is. That's what made me is about to get my cousin back together in the city for a little bit while the months is going dark. Because when the months is going darker, for the people that's watching this with the information I just gave you, you can go deeper in the Abyssinian lines. Because anything like that's like we're working with the moon, manifesting shit. So say I'm doing a ritual to bring in good shit. This is the full moon or the new moon. The new moon is the best time to bring in new shit, right? New moon, new shit. So that's the energy in the universe is supporting for me to bring in new shit. All I gotta do is get rid of the old shit and make space, and the universe is gonna replace it. If I put a request there, that's just law. That's universal law. Fuck whatever you believe in. That applies to universal law. It's just how the universal energy works. You clean your closet out, you gonna fuck around, catch a sale, or somebody gonna give you some shit. The universe is gonna replace that unless you put a frequency there and say, I'm only putting Gucci clothes in this motherfucking closet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the universe has to replace that energy. So even with subconscious mind traveling, you go back, you change some shit, the universe has to refill that fragment. It has to replace that energy, and that's what you call soul retrieval. You can retrieve your own soul fragments. You know where the motherfuckers is. They belong to you. You can reclaim these pieces of yourself. You know what I mean? Through subconscious mind traveling. So I think I may formulate a class. They told me to share that with y'all, and that was some different levels on the depths of your mind that you could travel these months is going in. You could go deeper within the subconscious. Tap into that. Know how to get into the subconscious mind and implant that information. I also have a class on that shit as well. I'm about to make an audio out of it. when I get back to the city, probably like the 25th, I'm gonna put it on audio, and I'll sell like a little audio link of it at a class. But I got a one-on-one class where you got question and answers. But I teach you about the brain, the areas of the brain, how they develop, what age they develop, how the subconscious mind is developed, what age is developed during. How hypnosis is important, how repetition is important, how becoming habitual about certain things is important to reprogramming, how to find the invisible programs, to change and alter the subconscious mind, because a lot of us, we don't know why we have these different things, but the subconscious mind is constantly time traveling. It's showing you old repetitive programs. So you are constantly time traveling. 95% of majority of the brain operation is in time travel at all times. So I hope y'all enjoyed that, and I hope y'all have a good day. I'm about to try to go back to dream time in a little bit, and I got some shit to do. So I'm gonna send this video to a couple people and send me a DM. Take my class. I'm about to formulate a class on time travel. This was just a synopsis. Y'all have a good day.